Aziz here with Premier Homes and Investments, and I'd like to welcome you to this segment of our real estate quick tip, or real estate and business quick tips. So we thank you for coming out. This segment is not necessarily geared towards real estate, but it's geared towards if you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, no matter what field that you're in. So it's a little something that hopefully that you can kind of follow, and that very simple things to do, but at the same time, very few people do it. Our real estate, our business quick tip segment topic is referability habit. What do we mean by referability habit? Well, first of all, it sounds very simple, but don't ask yourself, do you know these things? Ask yourself, do you do these things? Do you do these things on a consistent basis? And do you do these things really out of habit? Does it come natural for you? Do you do it without even thinking? Is it unconscious? So again, don't ask yourself, do you know these things? But ask yourself, do you do these things, and do you do it at a sense of habit? Okay. Again, when we say referability habit is basically what great people do. Great people say great things about you to other great people. So that's what it really means about referability habit, is what great people say great things about you to other great people. So, it's one thing for you to say great things about yourself. You're talking to yourself, you're building yourself up, etc., 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 right? But when another person says something great about you to another individual, that is remarkable for who you are as a person, how your character is, how your personality is, how you are as a business owner, business person, as an entrepreneur, and how your business is perceived to other people. So it's definitely something that is encouraged upon. If you guys are not getting testimonials, I highly recommend that you do that. But it's basically, again, it's one thing for you to say something about yourself, but it's another for other people to say great things about you. It goes a long way. Okay. So we're really going to break these things down, and it's really broken down into 4 things. And we got these things from Dan Sullivan. If you're not familiar with Dan Sullivan, he's of strategic coaching. He's probably one of the best premier business entrepreneur coaches out there. So if you never heard of him, definitely look him up. And he has a lot of great tools and tips and suggestions to go off of. But again, today's tip is on referability habits. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into it. Something that's very simple, but at the same time, you see very talented people, very smart people who are masters in their crafts, but at the same time, they're not winning, and these are some of the things why they're not winning. And so let's go ahead and jump right into it. 4 things. Number 1 is when you don't show up on time. Something that's very simple as that, not showing up on time. We all been through it. We all been stood up sometimes. I know I have. I hate it, when a contractor say that they're going to meet you at a particular property and they don't show up. Or when, you're supposed to meet a buyer or something like that, right? So not showing up on time. I would dare to say that if you are about a half minute late, then right away 50% of your credibility is thrown out the window immediately already. So show up to your meetings, show up on time. Usually personally, I like to be there early. So just a little something very simple, minute, but it would have set yourself above and beyond other people in the industry as well as your competition. So number 1 is show up on time. Number 2, do what you say. If you say that you're going to call a person back in 24 to 48 hours, then by golly, give that person a call back in 24 or 48 hours. If you could say you're going to do such and such, then do whatever that you say that you're going to do. And just by chance, if you can't do what you said that you were going to do, then you should at least notify that individual or individuals why is it that you can't do such and such. So number 1 is show up on time. Number 2 is do what you say. Number 3 is finish what you started. You know, sounds very, again, very simple, but if you start a project, make sure you finish it. Even if, you know, the individuals don't like your finished product, but hey, if you say that you're going to do something and that you were going to finish it, then if you begin it, finish it. You know, by finishing a particular task, it really builds on your trustworthiness. You know, people look at you, they view you, they trust you if you say that if you're going to finish something that you started. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to them. Number 1 is showing up on time. Number 2, do what you say. Number 3, finish what you started. And number 4, last but not least, is always say please and thank you. Please and thank you. I mean, very simple. You know, it really builds on, you know, you being grateful, you know, having gratitude, being thankful for the opportunity to be able to work with them. I mean, just think about it, that, you know, there are many, if you're in the real estate field, you know, there's many other realtors out there they could have worked with. There's many other real estate investors they could have worked with. There are many other title companies. There are many other mortgage brokers. There's many, tons of contractors out there they could work with. But they chose you to work with. So I always say thank you. I always say please. And everything that you do in regards to working with clients, it goes a long, long way. Again, very few people sometimes do it, unfortunately. These are some very simple things, you know, builds your trustworthiness, builds your credibility, builds you being referable, you know, for them to be able to refer you over to their friends, their family members, and people who they come in contact with. So, again, something is very, very, very simple, but again, it makes all the difference in the world. So I hope that you enjoyed this segment of this real estate business quick tip on referability habit. Again, to find out more information about us, about our company, visit premierhomesinvest.com, as well as to find more information about the subject we talked about as well. Again, Dan Sullivan with Strategic Coaching, one of the premier best business and entrepreneur coaches out there. So we thank you for watching this segment. Look forward to speaking with you, hearing from you very soon about your successes and everything that goes along with that. So we look forward to seeing you and speaking with you very soon in the very near future. Take care.